Hi, welcome to the new video. In this one we're going to do the colour schemes for the NECRON Warriors. But first of all I thought I'd show you how I do my undercoating. I think there's something like this you can buy, but I've just always done it like this. So we basically tape the miniatures onto a stick like that. This is a bit of batten. And then yeah, we can spray them from every angle. Okay, and there we have it. Our warriors firmly fixed to that, and then we can tilt it and spray from all directions. Using Citadel Chaos Black undercoat for this, and then we'll once that's dry we'll get some metallic base coats on. Okay, these are the three metallic options we're going to look at. We've got Lead Belcher, Balthazar Gold, and the new to me at least, Rune Lord Brass that came with the first issue. Yeah, the brass is quite a distinctive colour actually, I quite like that. Balthazar Gold obviously a bit more coppery, and normal Lead Belcher. So I'm going to paint one of each of the three that we built so far in these colours, and then we're going to make a decision as to which one is going to be the base coat for the NECRON army. Okay, so the undercoat has dried on those warriors, so we're going to make a start with the undercoating. I'll have a look at this Rune Lord Brass first. So I'm just going to go for the bulk of the body and leave the weapon for now. Okay, so that's the first NECRON Warrior, roughly base coated in the Rune Lord Brass. So you're going to leave the weapons, and I'm thinking these more mechanical sections will be picked out in a different colour, just to give a bit of contrast, look a bit too uniform otherwise. So there's loads of little mechanical sections that can be picked out. Like in this case, I'd probably use the Lead Belcher to pick out those. So yeah, I'll do the other two, one in Balthazar Gold, one in Lead Belcher, and we'll see what we think. Okay, so we've got our first 3 warriors undercoated, base coated rather. So we've got the Rune Lord brass there, the lead belcher, and the Balthazar gold. And I think as I was painting, there was a clear favourite for me, and I really like the new Rune Lord brass colour. I think that's going to look really good against the kind of neon almost effect that I'm going to try and achieve, to show the like energy. So yeah, we're going to go with the Rune Lord brass, with the lead belcher used to pick out the mechanical components like the spine and the bits in the legs there. So yeah, going to get one completely base coated, and then we'll go from there. Lead belcher gone on the gun. Now it's time for that 3rd colour. I'm going to try a blue, I think. So I've decided to go for a blue accent to the Rune Lord brass. I'm going to build it up in these colours here, starting with Sotek green, then Temple Guard blue, Lahmian blue, and obviously White Scar. But yeah, because I want it quite bright, I'm going to start with Sotek green for the base coat on these parts. Okay, so there we have the blue accent colour added. Really liking the combination so far. Okay, so I'm ready to start shading. So I'll start with some Nuln Oil on the lead belcher, if I can find it. And I think for the brass I haven't decided, but I think the blue, we'll just get some Dragonhof Nightshade in there. Possibly the green shade, I'll see what I think looks better. Decided on Agrax Earthshade for the shade for the rune or brass. I want to keep that brown look to it. If I went for Seraphim Sepia would be one option, or Flesh Shade. I don't really want to incorporate different colours. I quite like the brown sort of look of the rune or brass, so hopefully the Agrax will keep that there. Okay, there's the Agrax on the brass. Let it dry to get the full effect, but then we'll glaze on the rune or brass again, and then decide on a highlight for that. But yeah, I'm going to shade the blue parts next, which is either, yeah, so Colia green shade, Dragonhof Nightshade. I think that the Sotek green I've gone with is quite, whilst I use it as a blue, it's got that green element in there, so I might try and accentuate that with the green shade. Okay, here's our first completed NECRON Warrior. A good little mini to paint, enough detail there, and really quick actually, really quick to paint, which is good because I think there might be a few of those. So yeah, you can see we've got the Runor brass with a, how do you say that, Sycorax bronze highlight, Agrax earth shade on that. Lead belcher with runefang steel, non-oil shade, and the blue is Sotek green, temple guard blue, white scar at the end, with a Colia green shade wash. Obviously Lahmian medium to thin the layers, and a bit of bad and black. So yeah, there we go. So I'll get the other two painted up, and they're officially our first addition to the NECRON prize. As I say, we just need to figure out what to do with the base. I'd quite like to use that textured paint that has the cracked effect. I've never actually used that before, so I'll find out what that's called and maybe pick some of that up. So yeah, thanks for watching. In the next video we'll have a look at the NECRON character that came in the first issue, and maybe do a build of the Blade Guard Lieutenant as well. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.